Are you ready?
Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, and Scott Robbins.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Making sense of it all.
Now I get it.
And having some fun.
Lighten up, Francis.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
All right, let's do it. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. So we were an hour away from striking Iran again.
Yeah, President Trump posted on Truth Social yesterday that, hey, we're holding off at the request of some of our Middle Eastern allies. We are going to hold off on renewed attacks as maybe some more serious peace negotiations are underway. So in the post, he said it was going to be happening today. But, he was asked, hey, how close were we to really starting the bombing again?
Okay.
I was an hour away. We were all set to go. You're talking about yesterday.
Yes.
We were going to be striking it would have been happening right now. Yeah, it was all done. The boats, the ships are all loaded. They're loaded to the brim. And we were all set to start.
Locked and loaded.
Yes. I love the construction sounds in the background because he wanted to talk to the press and show off the progress on the new ballroom in the bunker.
Oh, yeah. Cue the freak out from the left. It goes on and on about the ballroom. So it's just kind of a wait and see on Iran. I can't imagine that they really want to make some sort of great deal.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, well, you forget the sanctions and give us money and whatever.
Yeah, figured CNN would have a clock. Like 57 minutes, then 56 minutes.
Gotcha.
Oh, a countdown clock.
A countdown clock to Iran. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think a lot of people are just kind of like, okay, just let me know when the next move happens.
Yeah.
And, yeah, when are the gas prices coming down?
Yeah.
And that's not going to be for a while.
Actually, on my way in today,
Yeah.
because I'm at that age, I think, where we talk about gas prices a lot. You see the gas price?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was down like 3 cents
Okay.
a gallon for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it just depends on where you are and when deliveries are being scheduled and all that, because like the national gas, or national average rather, went up slightly overnight, but I noticed the same thing on my way in, Scott. Like all of a sudden it
dropped.
came down
Yeah.
quite a bit, at least where I live.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a nickel. It was down a
Yeah.
nickel a gallon this morning when I came in. It's funny because there's a place I drive by every day. The pumps are all dug up. I mean, they're replacing the gas tanks at the gas station, so it's really not open. There's a fence around it where you can still go in and get Hakeem Olajuwon shoes and, exploding cigars and stuff like that. But in terms of actually selling gas, they can't. But what they've done is interesting because they put $5.29.9 up as the price of gas. And you drive by there and go, holy crap. Then you keep driving, of course, then you realize that that's not $5.29 anywhere. Yeah. I don't know if there's messing with people. I don't know what the deal is.
Very interesting. So that story, of course, is out there. And then you have the Ebola scare that's getting covered.
Yeah. Oh, God.
What?
Oh, I saw it this morning. It was just, here we go.
Because,
Ebola.
and
American doctor got it.
Yes.
I don't know what his condition is currently.
Well, they were covering this on, a number of outlets, Daily Wire News. They were talking with Dr. Omer Ovan, who's the senior public health writer for Forbes, and he covers infectious disease outbreak. And this is part of what he had to say.
Risk to the general public in America is low, but it's not zero. And the reason why this is such a interesting issue abroad is because this is a virus that may be hard to contain. The strain that's involved, the Ebola strain, is the Bundi-Bujo strain, which is actually more rare than the more common Zaire strain. And this strain doesn't actually have any effective treatments that can help improve symptoms. It also doesn't have any vaccines that are effective in helping mitigate the spread of disease.
Had you heard that before, Scott?
No.
Okay, because I just saw you roll your eyes.
I know,
and you're
because here we go. No effective treatment.
Yeah.
This is actually the largest outbreak from this particular strain. I mean, already 87 people have died. There have been more than 300 people that have been infected. So, as you know, John, infectious diseases don't respect international borders, and it has already spread to the neighboring country, Uganda. But, of course, imported cases can absolutely come to America.
Yeah. They're talking about you could have it, for like 8 days and not know, and then all of a sudden then you start getting the signs, that sort of thing.
There's no more inbound flights, right? From those parts of the world.
For
Isn't that
foreigners.
poison?
Yeah.
For foreigners, yeah.
Now, do you want to know how you get it? How you treat it? Do you want to know any of those
How I
things?
treat it?
How you treat it or how you get it?
Well, how you get it is right through close personal contact, correct?
It's not airborne.
No.
Ebola is not an airborne disease, thankfully, but it does spread through direct contact from infected bodily fluids. So things like your saliva, your sweat, blood, vomit, even semen, for example. So highest at risk are those who are directly exposed to these individuals that are infected. And then, of course, if you're in the area where the outbreak is occurring, so the Democratic Republic of Congo or Uganda, then you're at high risk for getting this virus.
Yeah. It's not a high risk here, though, Scott.
How do you treat it? I want to know now how you treat it.
Well, I'll just play what the doctor happened to say if you really want to know.
Treatment really is just supportive, making sure and monitoring them, making sure that they're not getting complications, giving them oxygen for breathing, giving them fluids. Fluid is a big thing because a lot of these patients become dehydrated because they're constantly vomiting, they have diarrhea, and then they can't maintain their blood pressure. And that's actually what causes a lot of people to die, unfortunately. These diseases.
I think we've played enough for you,
Yeah,
Scott.
I think we have. That's fine. Now I know. All right? Now I know. Drink plenty of fluids and get
because
some,
it's coming out everywhere.
You got to keep up with that.
Yeah. Yeah, David and I were talking before the show when you were out of the studio about should we, include what the doctor has to say here? Figure just for information sake, you would want to know, Scott.
I do want to know. Yeah, I do want to know. Yes.
Yeah. So there you go.
I have night terrors now, but I do want to know.
I was going to say, I think Scott needs to hear this because knowledge is power, and he is not a worrier at all.
No, at all.
Absolutely.
None.
So, I have other clips, but we could save those for later. We should probably switch gears on you getting right with Jesus. We bring in CNN's religion expert. David has the clip.
Yeah,
after what we just heard, it might be a good idea.
Well, there was a Christian rally in D.C. yesterday, attended by people, not just limited to the people who organized it, but also people in the Trump administration. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth was there. He spoke. And CNN was very concerned because he proclaimed Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior at a Christian event. Apparently, that's bad or something. That's not inclusive enough, according to religion expert, some guy named Robert P. Jones on CNN.
Well, he's Christian. Okay, let's hear the expert.
In the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord, right? So this very, again, sectarian thing, that was the thing over and over. It wasn't just God bless America, a more general sense of, a sense of God or a kind of theocratic reference. It was really this very specific claim to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, which is like one evangelical formulation of Christianity. And so you ask, well, how does this affect the 28% of Americans who are not religiously affiliated at all? How does it affect Buddhists or Muslims or Jews? Like those sentiments don't resonate. I think that was the thing that was striking to me.
Hold on.
It wasn't just a sort of God bless America kind of event. It was really a reclaim the country for this one sector of Christianity kind of event.
One sector of Christianity, that is Christianity.
Yes, that is literally the point of Christianity.
That Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior.
Yes.
But, okay, so it's a Christian event.
Yes.
And the religious expert at CNN has a problem because it was Christian?
Yes.
Or because they were actually proclaiming Christ at the Christian event?
Yes.
Got it.
Because, yes, it's only one small evangelical sliver of Christianity that believes that Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior.
A strange argument.
What's the mainline then religion or form of Christianity that does not involve Jesus Christ being Lord and Savior?
Really good question. I suppose that if you were just traveling around and saw some Protestant churches with the rainbow flag outside, you could say wokeism might be the real God. I don't know, but I don't think that's what he's getting after.
That's true. Well, Texas Senate candidate James Tallarico, he's a seminarian, and he says, hey, Jesus Christ is my truth, but he's not the only way to the kingdom of heaven.
Which is also this new brand of Christianity that's, what?
That's a lot of people would be shocked to hear that.
Yes. By the way, I don't know if you heard Trump going off on Tallarico the other day. It was kind of funny, saying this Texas Democrat He's this vegan there in Texas. That's not going to play. And he's all about this 6 genders thing. I don't know what kind of Christianity that is. It's just hilarious to me.
Yeah, that's
the Trump was calling him out, but that is something there. It seems like to me that the guy really had a problem with it being Christian at all.
Yeah.
Well, they all do. That's
because he mentioned what was that part?
Or Jews, like those sentiments don't resonate. I think that was
right. Well, it's a Christian event, dude.
Yeah, it's not for them.
I'm guessing at the Buddhist event, it doesn't resonate with other religions.
Right.
That's part of it. Okay. Awesome. Also out there, the TSA challenging travelers to bring as many rotisserie chickens on a plane as they can.
Okay, again?
The TSA is challenging travelers to bring as many rotisserie chickens on a plane as they can.
Bring rotisserie chickens on a plane?
Yes.
All right, and what happens when I bring a rotisserie chicken on the plane?
Do you know where this stems from?
No, I do not.
Well, you only get so much liquid to bring onto a plane, right?
Yeah.
So if you want some protein, well, a protein shake is not going to be able to take much. But you can bring as much chicken as you want. We'll get to that story.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yes. And there's some other odd things that are allowed on a plane we'll get to, along with the 5 stories we're watching today. Coming right up. All right, warmer weather's finally here, which means cookouts, ball games, maybe a little time on the water, basically all the good stuff. But let's be honest, it also means heavier food, more sweets, and yeah, maybe a couple extra drinks sneaking in there too. And all of that, it can take a toll on your liver whether you realize it or not.
That's right, and when your liver's working overtime, you're gonna feel it. We're talking bloating, sluggish digestion, low energy, just feeling off. Well, try Active Liver from New Nordic. It's got ingredients you actually recognize, and it's not some extreme cleanse or weird detox trend. It's just daily support that helps your liver do its job.
Exactly. I mean, there's nothing crazy here. Just something simple you can take every day to help support your liver function and get your body's natural detox process moving so you can keep enjoying all the stuff that makes this season great. You can grab Active Liver at Amazon. Just make sure it's the real deal from New Nordic, not some knockoff. Or pick it up at CVS, Wegmans, Meijer, or GNC. Active Liver from New Nordic.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-230-2777. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds, too. Call 800-230-2777. 800-230-2777.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins, and now the 5 stories we're watching today.
All right, number 5, a California Republican in Congress is filing a bill to force his state to pay back federal loans it took during COVID. California stands as the only state that has not paid back its loans for a program that was aimed at boosting unemployment benefits with federal money. So because of COVID, it's like, well, we have a lot more people who are unemployed, and the states don't have the money to back it up. So the federal government said, okay, we'll give you money to do that. And California is the only one that hasn't repaid it.
You gotta pay.
Because they, like many other states, they took a lot of that federal money and basically chalked it up as like, hey, look how much revenue we've retained to try to win re-election.
Exactly.
You gotta pay the bills, folks. You gotta pay up.
Yeah.
The most dishonest thing. It happened in more than California, too.
Oh, it happened in Illinois, too.
Illinois, too, yeah.
It's like, we have a surplus now. No, you don't. You have a one-time gift.
That's right.
Yeah. Number 4, Hakeem Jeffries, the top Democrat in the House, is still not giving up on that rigged map in Virginia. He says, we're going to make this happen by 2028, okay? We're going to get that, take it from a 6-5 state in favor of Democrats to a 10-1 in favor of Democrats state. Number 3, tragic story here. 2 teenagers murdered 3 people at an Islamic center in San Diego. They wound up killing themselves after fleeing the scene. Authorities are investigating it as a hate crime. One of the killers had apparently written about racial pride. One of them had been going to school online for some time, sort of dropped out of society. We'll see. There are some rumors swirling about whether or not they were trans. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but I don't know what the deal is. But a security guard named Amin Abdullah was killed. The cops say he played a pivotal role in keeping the attack from being worse. So a hero there. Number 2, more than 130 suspected deaths have now been linked to the Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo, with over 500 now suspected cases so far. Number 1, Trump says that the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar asked him to hold off on a planned military attack of Iran, which was scheduled for today, apparently. As serious negotiations are now taking place, he expects a deal to be made. He says, I'll give him 2-3 days, maybe early next week.
All right. Yeah, the last Ebola scare, that was like 11 years ago. I remember that. And I don't remember all the particulars, but there was controversy about a flight out of Dallas. Mm-hmm. And we were nowhere near Dallas at the time, Scott, and you were freaking out. Mm-hmm. That's what I remember.
Yeah. Well, I can remember people bleeding from the eyes and all that, and it was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, because a guy with Ebola went through DFW.
Yeah.
And and I was actually supposed to fly through that airport on my way to my brother's wedding, and I said, no, I'm going to reschedule my flight.
Right, that's right. Yes.
That's smart, David. See? Smart.
But you were nowhere near that airport or anything else, and I was just like, dude, you need to relax. Which is the worst thing you can tell someone that needs to relax.
Yeah.
So I just played that on a loop.
It's like looking at your wife when you're fighting and go, just calm down.
You need to calm.
Kaboom!
Oh, I mentioned, speaking of airports, the TSA challenging travelers to bring as many rotisserie chickens on a plane as they can.
What is this?
This started with this post that the TSA made, went viral, that said, protein shakes, 3.4 ounces or less. But rotisserie chickens, as many as you can fit in your carry-on. So you can bring rotisserie chicken, but as far as the liquids, because it's been like 20 years since the TSA launched that whole 3-1-1 liquids rule.
Oh, yeah.
Limiting travelers to 3.4 ounces of liquid per container, with those containers fitting with 1 quart-size clear bag per customer. So some people had fun with that online, and then they were looking at other things that you can bring on a plane. Whole watermelons. Live lobsters in a clear, sealed, spill-proof container.
Oh, gosh. Nothing bad can happen there.
Live fish in water. Frozen breast milk and ice packs in any quantity as long as they're fully frozen at screening. Also, whole pies and cakes. Mm. Cremated remains in a screenable container.
Yeah.
Bowling balls and bowling pins also.
Well, you're traveling for the tournament.
Yes, you would probably need your own. I mean, if it's going to be a tournament, it's your own ball.
Yeah, well, of course you have to use your own ball, yeah.
Did you ever have your own bowling ball?
Of course I did.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay. You used to, and still do, give me crap about having my own darts that I would bring to a bar, but you had your own bowling ball.
Yes.
Isn't that the same thing?
I got it for free, and I don't remember how I got it. It was some
you played
promotion
a record.
with a tournament or something with a bowl. Right. I did.
Yeah, you pplayed a record at Top 40 Radio, and you got paid something for it.
Bowling for Soup was the
band. Oh, you hear David come in with that just boom with the old payola slam.
Yes, of course.
That's hilarious. No, you had one as a kid or as an adult?
No, I had one as an adult. Yeah, and it was free. It was for some promotion with a bowling alley or something, and they gave us. They had our own balls. We had them drilled and everything.
This is the Markley Van Camp and Robbins show.
I still got it somewhere. I mean, it's a purple one. It's beautiful.
It's one of the things in storage. It's why you got like 3 storage containers.
Yeah, it probably is. The one I haven't seen in 10 years.
Is there an inscription on it?
I don't think so. No, not that I recall. But maybe. I don't remember. I don't think so, though. I don't think my name's on there or anything. No.
No, like wacky bowling nickname, nothing like that.
That's probably the name of the record label that bought the thing. Who knows?
All right. Biggest story today, David.
Biggest story of the day. President Trump saying that he was within an hour or so of approving a strike against Iran, and then he backed off because some of our partners in the region have said, hey, hold on.
All right. I guess on The View they said we need to form a rebellion or something. What's that all about? We need to get to that. News update and what's your story all on the way. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robin Show. I'm Jamie Markley, the Gen Xer. The millennial David Van Camp. The sexy boomer, that's Scott Robbins. Okay. So much for, hey, we need to bring this country together. We need to unite. No, we need to form a rebellion, said who?
That would be ABC News commentator Sunny Hostin. This is during the View podcast or whatever it is that they do. And, she's saying, we actually need a real resistance now.
Oh.
You know, you want to lead by example and you want to be above the fray. That is not how this Republican, Trumplican party works. Mm-hmm. And we are feeling the result of not having a resistance, a valuable resistance.
You do really have to watch Andor, let me tell you. It's
I
all
know,
about the
you've been telling me about Andor. We're such both sci-fi and fantasy fans.
It'll change your life, and it's all about forming a rebellion.
I'm gonna start that. We need to form a rebellion.
Do you think
a true resistance?
Who is she talking to?
I think that's the producer of the show.
Okay. Yeah, that'll strike fear into the hearts of men.
Yes.
Those two.
They always talk about dangerous talk.
Oh, yeah.
It's so dangerous. Well, it's crap like that coming out of that cake hole. What is she saying? What do you mean by that?
Overthrow the government.
Specifically. Yeah. That's exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how else am I supposed to take that?
No, I think
there's no specifics other than my own mind when you say something like that. Haven't done it enough. Have to be better at it. Have to go harder.
Yeah.
Golly.
But if there's ever any talk like that on the right, they freak out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the biggest fear we face right now at the right.
And this is part of ABC News, correct, David?
Yes, it is.
Okay, just want to make sure. Yeah. All right, there's your ABC News right there. If they allow this stuff to keep happening under the banner of ABC News, well...
Oh, they do it all the time. Not even surprised.
Incredible.
Speaking of The View, this is part of David Strom writing about the 20-year anniversary of Al Gore's An Inconvenient Truth movie.
Has it been 20 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
And just how wrong the thing was. Different clips. I did not know. This was like a classic View clip when it was like the eclipse and there was an earthquake and the cicadas were coming back. And Sonny was thinking that's all because of climate change.
Cicadas?
Correct.
Well, no, that's...
No, I mean...
They live underground.
Whoopi was giving a little pushback on this, but it's just funny to hear.
I'm leaving. We've got a solar eclipse. We've got the earthquake. She ran down the hallway.
The rapture is here.
The rapture's here. And then also I learned that the cicadas are coming.
Cicadas.
For the first time in like
No.
100 years.
No.
Two different. Well, this is what I read. Two different times.
That's what I read. First time in like 100 years. What?
A cicada or a cicada?
She didn't know.
Would that be John Cicada? I played a couple of his records in the 90s. Yeah.
It sounds like one of those moments where, I know it drives you crazy whenever you hear Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, like all of a sudden saying, yes, I'm going to go down to my favorite restaurant and get a tamale. Like just
makes me nuts.
It's like, yeah. I hear that there's going to be a big hatching of the cicadas.
It goes on. Roll it.
Kinds of cicadas.
Yes, two different times are coming.
The good cicadas and the bad cicadas.
For the first time in many, many years.
No, every 17 years this happens.
Well, that's not what I read, but maybe you know better.
What did you
read? Say all those things together would maybe lead one to believe that, either climate change exists
That's more
or
the point.
something is really
Except
going on.
returning.
Earthquakes are not at the mercy of climate change. It's underground.
It happens, and the eclipse, they've known about the eclipse coming because eclipses happen.
Dude, I'm telling you, you might as well put mics at any nursing home, and it's more intelligent.
I lost track of where I was supposed to go. I mean, it's just circular nonsense.
It would be hilarious. Go like a nursing home, okay, and put on a news channel and just listen to the old ladies go back and forth, and you would get something better than that. I'm guaranteeing it.
I like Whoopi, who's also a nut, just trying to tame the insanity there. No. Every 17. Hold on. Solar eclipses happen.
That's not what I read. That's not what I read, Phyllis. Gladys told me. That's what it is. She gave me the article.
Okay.
Climate change is the earthquakes. It's real.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it is.
Just listen.
And the cicadas.
Do these hens go back and forth? That's not what I heard.
I heard them at night with my windows open. I could hear them.
Well, isn't your son-in-law somehow trying to do research on climate change? No, he works in finance. Oh, I'm sorry, Phyllis.
Apple pie again?
Oh, gosh. Well, dude, part of what Strom was talking about, too, with all the Al Gore 20 years of being wrong, they had this dude, Guy McPherson, University of Arizona, he's a big professor there, climate change expert. And he had talked to this dude in 2014. It's 2 years later, so 2016. And the guy's saying, we got 10 years. Everyone's going to be dead.
Dead.
It's an incredible clip.
How much time does the human race have?
I can't imagine there will be a human on the planet in 10 years. I suspect it'll be...
No, I'm sorry. Did you say 10 years?
Yes, in my out loud voice even. Yes, I can't... we're headed for a temperature within that span that is at or near the highest temperature experienced on Earth in the last 2 billion years. That's at least an order of magnitude faster than occurred during the Great Dying 252 billion years.
But you are suggesting then that the temperature increase will be phenomenal over the next few years.
Oh, yes. Yeah, this is exponential change, and we have difficulty coming to grips with exponential change.
Yeah.
So matter of fact.
Oh, I know. So if I graduated from the University of Arizona and I had this tosser as a professor, do I get my money back?
You should, yeah.
Well, I'm taking out 16 credit cards and just running them all up. What? I'm going to be dead in 10 years anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So what?
I know. This woman, too, it was funny. She posted online like a clip from Al Gore's movie where you got, all the dramatics because he's talking about, well, here's just part of it.
If Greenland broke up and melted, or if half of Greenland and half of West Antarctica broke up and melted, this is what would happen to the sea level in Florida.
And then all of a sudden, cue the music. And you see it. It's like
what would happen
flooded
to San Francisco Bay.
It's like everything's underwater.
A lot of people live in these areas.
That's like 60 million live here.
One of the low countries.
And it would just be, this awful disaster. All these people are going to die. And this girl's going back saying, they showed this at my school.
Okay, I cannot believe my high school teacher showed that to our entire high school as a presentation. That is malpractice. I mean, this is such an awful clip. And the reason I brought it up is because there was a recent viral clip of Al Gore where he said that none of the predictions from the past 20 years have been wrong from climate scientists.
And then they played the clip of him because we had it on the show a couple of weeks ago. Yes, all that stuff was wrong.
Jeez.
But again, does anybody have to go back and say, yeah, okay, I booted that one? They usually don't.
Gosh, dang.
Yeah, it's something, man. All right, it's that time. Probably past it. Where we go around the table. It may not be the biggest story out there, but it caught your attention. David, today, what's your story?
I don't know if you saw the video from this. A crazy scene at a D.C. Chipotle the other night. A group of teenagers started throwing chairs and beating each other up. Someone got disrespected. I don't know what.
Yeah.
They're throwing the high chairs, the baby chairs.
Yeah.
Those are heavy.
Yes.
Any weapon you can get your hand on.
It was like a movie scene where you pick up the chairs and bust them over somebody's head.
Oh, yeah.
They were doing that.
Well, it's like, hey, man, this is not a Waffle House. You can't do that here.
No,
it's a Chipotle. Okay,
a little high end there for you, huh?
Listen, I've been hard on Chipotle in the past, but I'll stick up for them here. They don't deserve that.
No, they don't.
Yeah, it's like the Waffle House crew. They're specifically trained for situations like these. They know how to handle it.
Combat pay.
Yeah. One of the guys who tried to stop the fight he's an Air Force veteran named Rafael Jarugwe, and he was there with his 5 kids, and he talked to 7 News DC about what was going on.
Okay.
At that point, I tell the children, come on, get with me, get up, to start backing up. And then it was like an ambush. My son said on the way home, Papa, the problem is I can't unsee that. Those individuals have now directly impacted my security, my life. My children are now talking about, like, I never want to go to Chipotle again, right?
They're just getting a bite to eat after going to a baseball game.
I know, it's terrible.
And then, meanwhile, because they're talking about, like, curfews and stricter enforcement, especially because there have been a lot of these teen takeovers. Janine Pirro has talked about this as well.
Yep.
Councilwoman Janice George, who is likely going to be the next mayor of D.C., says it's dangerous to impose curfews on juveniles. They're lashing out because they don't have a safe place to go.
There we go.
Oh, my
Midnight
gosh.
basketball.
Infantilizing these people again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You will talk about midnight basketball until the day
That was
you
going to
die,
solve this
Scott.
problem, if you recall.
I do recall.
We were going to keep those gyms open, and some volunteers were going to work overnight. The troubled youth would come in and shoot hoops and then go home.
Yes.
Instead of shooting each other. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And all the gang activity stopped.
Because the gangs took out their frustrations against each other in basketball.
Until somehow interest in basketball waned.
Yes.
Of course, that's not true at all.
No. Of course not.
No. Starts in the home.
Yeah, well, it does.
Might
Nobody
start.
wants to talk about that, though.
It might. You know, you hate to bring it up, but it might start with dad.
Come on.
Yep, and cue the screaming.
Oh,
You can't say that. You can't say it.
I just read a big piece on that the other day. The lack of fathers in this country.
Oh, yeah. It's a huge issue.
I mean, it's incredible.
Yes, 100%.
Dads, you got our massive amounts of respect.
All right,
You're
Scotty,
doing
what do
the
you got?
job of a yeoman, yes.
What's your story?
My story involves a player by the name of Jackson Smith-Njigba. He plays for the Seattle Seahawks. He's a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
He was voted the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. And so he put out a video and showed the trophy. The trophy reads 2025 Defensive Player of, all one word, capital THEYEAR.
What?
Capital THYEAR. All one word. The year is supposed to say. But it's all one word. And so Mr. Smith-Njigba said, I really want to expose these people. This is disrespectful, man. I said, come on, bro. One word? Man.
Yeah. Offensive player of the year.
Of the year. Yes, that's the way it looks. Of the year. Now, again, checks and balances. Is anybody looking at this before it gets sent out?
You wonder.
How does it happen? It's incredible to me how this kind of stuff happens.
Yeah.
I mean, the engraver didn't see it. Didn't know. Oh, I screwed that up.
Yeah. Wow.
It's nuts. But anyway, just kind of funny.
Yeah. All right. For my story, okay. How many years have we heard from politicians of both sides say, got to do something to lower prescription drug prices? Biden all the time. Prescription drug prices.
Oh, yeah.
All the time, right? So Trump and Mark Cuban team up.
Yeah, what a duo that was.
Cuban's company, Cost Plus Drugs, to bring Americans hundreds of drugs at much lower direct-to-consumer costs via Trump RX. Okay, if you were to ask the average American, hey, would you want to know about this story as far as lowering drug prices with the economy being what it is right now? You got to believe people would want to know it.
Yeah, how do I sign up? How do I get this going? Yeah.
I didn't see anything on it. Did you?
No, I didn't either.
Not ABC.
I saw it in print somewhere this morning.
Okay.
But I saw it nowhere else. I just saw it in none of the
there's
morning shows. And that's not to say it wasn't. I just didn't see it.
Trump seem human almost.
Yeah.
Or either that or how can Mark Cuban do business with Hitler?
Right. Well, that's more like it, yeah.
But it was just a little blurb of what was said at the presser. There was a question to Trump.
It's pretty remarkable seeing you and Mark Cuban up there, and the fact that obviously Mark endorsed Kamala Harris back in 2021.
Well, he made a mistake. It was a big mistake.
But what does this say about what you two are building here?
Well, it says we love people. We love our country. He's got a good company, and he's going to do a lot of business with this. And I'm going to get drugs out through Amazon.
So is Mark Cuban, is he going to be asked back on PMS now? Or is he out of the club now? We don't know.
And he spends a lot of money on those folks, so imagine he stays in the club, but
I guess
he's tainted a little bit.
Well, doing business with Hitler. Can't have that.
Yeah.
All right, got to get to a news update, and Nimrod's in the news in just a few.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-970-3355. That's 800-970-3355. 800-970-3355.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-297-7049. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-297-7049. 800-297-7049. 800-297-7049.
The Markley Van Camp and Robin Show. I know a lot of people are talking about the weight loss injections because the results can be dramatic. But if you're to be honest, not everybody wants to do that shot, the weekly shot, the whole needle thing. It freaks some people out. They don't want the side effects. And if that's you, doctors have created something different. It's called Lean from Brickhouse Nutrition.
Yeah, the ingredients in Lean are actually studied to help lower blood sugar, support your body in burning fat, help curb appetite and craving, so you're not constantly thinking about food. You're not always snacking. And this is not designed for somebody trying to lose 2 or 3 pounds before a beach trip or a wedding or something like that. Lean was designed for dieters who have been struggling to lose at least 10 pounds.
And right now, by the way, the timing is perfect because Brickhouse Nutrition is having a huge Memorial Day sale. You can get Lean right now, 25% off when you go to takelean.com. Use the promo code THANKYOU25. It's all one word. Thank you, 25. That's thank you, 25 at takelean.com for 25% off during the Memorial Day sale.
News update, David Van Camp.
This is a crazy story out of New York City. This 56-year-old woman, Donike Gochach, I think is how you pronounce her last name.
Yes, it is. That's it.
Yeah, she was getting out of her car at like 11:30 last night and stepped through an open manhole and was killed.
I know.
Wait, hang on.
She
stepped into the manhole?
Yeah, she parked her car. She's getting out of the car, and right next to the driver's side is a manhole that was left uncovered. And she fell more than somewhere around 10 feet or a little bit more.
It's just awful.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah. We got to figure out. There was no tape around it? Nothing?
Nothing, no.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy.
All right, we got to get to Nimrods. Here we go.
When the going gets tough.
Damn it, this is too hard.
The dumb get dumber.
All right, Ian.
It's Nimrods in the News on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
I love the poorly educated.
All right. Nimrods in the News. We go to Florida. 62-year-old Robert Boston was irritated with his neighbor because of a malfunctioning floodlight. It kept going off, and it's waking him up. So finally, he gets out of bed, gets a ladder, gets up on the ladder, yanks it off.
Oh, my.
$800 of damage. Surveillance camera shows him he did the whole thing in flip-flop. He was naked. That's Nimrods in the News.
Are you ready?
Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, and Scott Robbins.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Making sense of it all.
Now I get it.
And having some fun.
Lighten up, Francis.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. Okay, so what's the latest with Iran, David?
The latest with Iran is we're still in the holding pattern. I guess President Trump said that he was within an hour or so of ordering a new round of strikes, which were supposed to start today. And then apparently there's some serious negotiating going on. He says, I'll give him maybe 2 or 3 more days, maybe into early next week, and then we're going to come in hot and heavy. He is saying that, throughout this entire process, Democrats here at home who are trying to put a stop to this and actually basically just saying, all right, a tactical retreat, give up on this thing now, because that's actually really hurting the cause because, people in Iran, the leadership or whoever's running the show, hears that and they think, well, we could probably wait them out.
Right. Interesting.
They come to the table, they're begging to make a deal, because they're begging to make a deal. I hope we don't have to do the one, but we may have to give them another big hit. We may have to give them another big hit. I'm not sure yet. You'll know very soon. But how do you feel when you're negotiating? You're winning every point, and they say, but in Washington, they want to stop you from negotiating. They want to stop you. And it's only political. It's the Democrats. They're dumb. It's a new name. It's a very accurate name. So I'm in the middle of a negotiation. I'm saying you cannot have a nuclear weapon. And it comes over the wire that the Democrats want to stop Trump from further negotiations. They want to stop Trump from, if he has to, giving them another slap. They want to have a nuclear weapon to blow up the Middle East and to blow up, frankly, the world. It's not going to happen.
And all the construction.
Yeah, that's just... do you have a hard hat on when he was doing this?
No.
Gosh. Hey, guys, just give me 10 minutes, okay?
No, he loves that sound, man.
Oh, I know. It's progress you hear in the background.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've also heard, and you've probably heard the same thing, that some of the leaders in Iran will try to get, say, the failing New York Times to write certain things just to cause discontent within the United States, to throw off the negotiating, to do the same thing, to try to wait it all out.
Right.
So who knows, man? Who knows? And it drags on. Meanwhile, this was something from PMS Now yesterday. They really don't understand religion, and Christianity in particular. It does not seem.
Oh, yeah. They just know they're supposed to hate it.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. And it was fascinating because they were covering on MS Now this Christian rally in D.C. You got people from the Trump administration there. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson was there. He spoke. And Katie Tur was upset by something that Mike Johnson said and put this question to a panelist named McKay Coppins. And it's really funny because he gently tries to correct her, but then also says something that is just, it's almost fatally, what's the word I should say? It's a lack of self-awareness. The levels there are off the charts.
Okay, roll it. This will be good.
What about this passage from Mike Johnson declaring that our rights do not derive from government? They come from you, our creator, and Heavenly Father. Is this him putting God over the Declaration of Independence?
Yeah.
McKay?
Well, I actually think that idea is not wholly uncommon. I mean, the idea that we have certain inalienable rights that come from God can be read in a fairly benign way, which is basically that we have innate human rights that our Constitution and our government, our democratic government, are meant to codify, right? That idea is not totally abnormal. I think that the thing that might alarm some people is some of the rhetoric that we heard at this rally that we are in a spiritual battle, right? That the forces of good and evil are at work here, and that partisan politics is injected directly into the spiritual biblical rhetoric.
Now, I think, that's true. And I think you can make the argument about a spiritual battle. I mean, we talk about it a lot, but the transing of kids.
Yes.
Anybody who says, a 13-year-old should go under the knife if he or she feels like he or she is the opposite gender, there's a spiritual battle going on there.
Yes.
And what's funny, though, when he says this is bad, Joe Biden ran for president twice on a promise of, healing the soul of the nation.
The same thing I thought when I was hearing this. It's like you just describe it in different terms.
Yeah.
But it is a spiritual battle. We've said that many times.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's also biblical. And what Mike Johnson was saying, as some would say, is just standard Declaration of Independence.
Well, yeah. I love that. Are you saying that he's putting God before his government? Well, yeah. I think so. I think most serious believers, I don't care if you're Jewish, you're Muslim, you're Christian, you would put your religion, like as far as your soul is concerned, over any man-created thing.
Yeah, but that's a foreign concept to Katie Tur.
Well, yeah, obviously.
She can't possibly wrap her head around that.
No, because it's
government
progressivism.
solves everything.
Yes, government's your God.
That is absolutely right.
Or some other sort of political stance as a god, like progressivism.
Yeah.
You talk about it a lot, just wokeism. I mean, it's a community of some of these people together, and it's like this common goal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's part of it. But the spiritual sort of language used when in context with the Bible, it scares the crap out of these people because they don't understand it. They just want to label everybody as just kooks and to move on.
Which is interesting. Why would it scare them if it's just hooey to them? Why would it bother them?
It's a good question. Yes.
Because they might be wrong, and they know they probably are, but...
Well, don't they pose it as they're going to try to make everyone Christian in America?
Yes.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't ever see that out of Christian people. Like, we want everyone, we're going to make everybody be Christian. You can't do that.
No.
You have free will. Isn't that what the founders were all about when they were talking about that? Yeah. It is interesting. And this is a person that dated Keith Olbermann.
Katie Tur
I always
did?
forget about that, yeah.
I do, too. I guess I knew it. I forgot it.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Well, she's damaged then.
So
hanging out with that weirdo for any length of time, yeah.
So, yeah, there is that part of it, too. Man, oh, man.
Katie Tur and Keith Olbermann. Boy, there's a match made in hell.
But it was funny, too, that dude that's trying to make sense of it to say to her, hey, I don't think this is uncommon to use that sort of language, but when you're talking about spiritual battle,
Yeah, that's the problem. We have to find something wrong with it.
Of course. I don't want to scare you any more than you already are about Ebola, Scott. You know that the Ebola story is out there.
We got an update now? What?
No, it's that, this American doctor may have it, and then there's others that may or may not have it. You could have it for, 8-9 days before it really shows up.
Right.
You're not contagious, though, until you actually have the symptoms. It's one of the things that's different as far as Ebola. But as far as treatment, they had that doctor on with Daily Wire News, Dr. Ovan, who writes for Forbes and infectious disease, all that stuff, that basically containment is the treatment because there's no cure for this strain.
For this,
you know?
it really involves contact tracing, making sure that you look and see who that person has been exposed to and contacting them and potentially isolating them, isolating these patients, making sure that we're increasing our surveillance, testing them. It means for healthcare workers to wear PPE. All these things are critical to help contain the virus. Containment, it really is the treatment because there are no treatments for this particular strain. So containment now becomes the fundamental treatment to help, stop and mitigate the spread of this disease.
Yeah.
There's like words in there that just make
Again, the chances of it spreading
contact
slim.
tracing,
Just so you know.
PPE, and just
I know.
Good. Flashback.
Man, when I got in this morning, I asked you if you had seen this story, Scott. You said yes. I don't know if David has seen it. That Graham Plattner, the main Democrat Senate candidate.
Yeah.
Did you see the comments that he's made in the past have come out?
Well, he's got a weird thing for porta potties. I know that.
Oh, buddy.
Now, we're on different sides of the aisle with porta potties, Graham and I.
You have a fear of falling in one.
Yeah, he wants to.
Yes, he mentioned that every time.
La, 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 I'm in the porta potty.
That, yes, it's. Gosh, I don't even know how you say this.
That's how you say it right there. That's what he claims.
Okay, so again, these were explicit comments on social media in the past. Remember when someone a couple of weeks ago said they had so much Oppo research on this Graham Plattner that he'd have to move out of the state?
Yeah.
Were they talking about this? Maybe in part?
I don't think so. I think there's.
Or is it going to get worse?
I think there's another shoe that's going to drop because I think you can try to explain that away as, hey, man, it's, this is just like guy humor. These guys talking about being in the Marine Corps and overseas, all that stuff. You can kind of excuse that part away. I mean, I think more the Nazi tattoo thing is probably a bigger deal breaker for me.
Yes. Yeah, that's almost like a given now. Like the guy has a Nazi tattoo.
Yeah.
Well, he covered it up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they care. I
That's
don't think
the
they
thing.
do at all.
I mean, imagine if this is 25 years ago.
Oh.
He'd already be out.
Oh, yeah.
But even with this coming out, that he has written this in the past, I still have to, I can't say this. Every time I sit in a porta, that blue water smell conditioned me.
Okay.
That's what he said. That was March 2017.
Yeah.
And then this other thread, I can't even say what the thread says. But he described graffiti of a male
Yes.
as beautiful. What? I can't read that.
Well, the blue...
I can use like words individually, but not together.
Okay.
Like engorged.
Yeah. Okay.
And another one, veiny.
Okay.
That's.
Yeah.
You get the idea.
I get it. Yeah. Got it.
That would be a deal breaker in the past.
Well, yes. A deal.
Unless you're talking about San Francisco or something. You're talking about Maine here.
Yeah.
Deal breaker in any. I mean, I'm not getting on his boat. I'm not getting in his car. I'm not. Nothing.
I like that boat was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah. Just like, I'm not getting on there.
Or his car. Yeah.
But
not unless you got a bunch of Purell or something.
The blue water. But the blue water in the porta potty is an aphrodisiac.
Yes.
What is going on, man?
I think in that one it was because sometimes if you're deployed overseas for a long time, you might need some private time, and if you are deployed, you don't get a lot of privacy outside of in the porta-john. And I think that's kind of the joke that he was getting at there.
Not the blue water was an aphrodisiac.
No. It's more like that happened overseas, and now it's like that triggers that memory and that alone time.
Got it. So it's not like, Scott, he's got...
Okay, I thought maybe that's what it was.
Like a fish tank with blue water at home in his bedroom or something, just to get him going.
Splash a little blue water on you before you go out to date.
Do not go to the aquarium with Graham Plattner.
Hell no.
Okay?
No, I'm not going across the street with that guy.
Oh, the other things he said about women, and then oh my gosh, he called the Virgin Mary a skank?
Yeah, see.
Yeah. It's a deal breaker for a lot of people.
No wonder Elizabeth Warren loves him. She does.
I know.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, unbelievable. All right, couple of news updates to get to and the 5 stories we're watching today. Straight ahead.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Michaela's Mobile Spa, Michaela! Michaela got a quick business insurance quote from Progressive and chose from over 30 customizable coverages. Sure, it helps she's her only employee and does literally everything, but while others would rest on their laurels, Michaela was hard at work saving big. So take that, hypothetical other employee who doesn't exist. Be your own Michaela. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles and coverage selections.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-297-7049. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-297-7049. 800-297-7049. 800-297-7049.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. You know what it's time for? Yep. The 5 stories we're watching today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, number 5, a California Republican in Congress filing a bill to force his state to pay back federal loans it took during COVID. California is the only state that has not paid back the loans that were part of a program to help prop up state unemployment systems.
You got to pay your bills, folks. You got to pay up.
During COVID, because of all the lockdowns, you had more people unemployed, and they needed the extra cash. The government said, yes, you got to pay it back. California said, no, we don't want to. Number 4, Republican Senator Bill Cassidy. Well, he lost his seat to a primary challenger that was supported by President Trump. Well, he is now refusing to vote for President Trump's ballroom security funding because that's just what he does now.
Go home to mommy.
Number 3, a big deal in the Republican Senate primary in Texas. Early voting underway, and President Trump has endorsed Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton over incumbent Senator John Cornyn. The big deal breaker seems to be John Cornyn's inability to help get voter ID passed.
Yeah.
Well,
good.
Yeah.
Gave him plenty of time to help work something out. You know, he's got a lot of influence in the Senate, we're told. And he says, all right, well, I'm out. And he told Texas Republicans, go vote for Ken Paxton.
But Cornyn has a proven conservative record.
Sure he does. Number 2, more than 130 suspected deaths have now been linked to the Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo, with over 500 suspected cases reported so far. And then number 1, President Trump saying that after the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar asked him to, he has agreed to hold off on the planned military attack of Iran, which was scheduled to begin today. He said he was within an hour of making the final call, and then he said, you know what, serious negotiations are underway now, and so we're going to hold off on that for now.
All right. You know, there's different entertainment news that comes out there. We don't cover a ton of it, but every once in a while there's something that might pique your interest. Do you see this Pamela Anderson story?
No.
Because for a while it was said she was dating Liam Neeson. People think, oh, that's pretty sweet. And who knows? It's the National Enquirer saying that Pamela is making room for love in her life again, and that she's been seen with Tom Cruise.
Oh, no. I don't believe that.
You don't believe it?
No.
Okay. Why is that, by the way? Why do you not believe it?
I don't know. I think she's way too much woman for Tom Cruise.
Is that a short joke?
You can take it either way, I suppose, yeah. But I just think he
usually goes younger.
Yeah. He does, and I don't know. I can't see that happening. She's cleaned up her image a lot, though. So,
oh, very much.
I see Liam Neeson before I do Tom Cruise.
Yeah, who knows, man?
Yeah.
It used to be like, I don't know. She's still got Tommy Lee's kids. This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robin show.
Yeah, once you got that Tommy Lee tattoo on you, man,
well,
it's hard.
Yeah.
It's like, very difficult.
I'm going to have to go to the birthday party.
Yeah.
And there's T-Bone there. I don't know if I want to be hanging
with that
all afternoon.
I can't deal. I can't. I love you, and you're great and all, but no thanks.
But those are adult kids. It's not like they were little kids.
Yeah. You still got to run into him.
I know. Wasn't like Kid Rock back in the day when he marries Pamela Anderson, and those boys were still like in the house.
Right.
Well, you remember, and then they got in a fight. Those two, Tommy Lee and Kid Rock. Yeah. Kid Rock punched him. Oh yeah, it just seems like a lot of insanity.
Yeah, you want to bring Liam Neeson in on that, do you? Or Tom Cruise?
I have a specific set of skills, that sort of thing. News update. What's your story coming right up? The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. So Mark Cuban teaming up with Trump. This is kind of wild. And it didn't get a whole lot of publicity, really. I mean, certainly not in legacy media.
No.
Because I guess that would be a win for Trump. And what, they would have to admit that Mark Cuban is okay working with Hitler or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, they'd press Mark Cuban on it, I'm sure. But
well,
they haven't yet, but they will.
So the administration teams up with Cost Plus Drugs, that's Cuban's company, to bring Americans hundreds of drugs at much lower direct-to-consumer costs through Trump RX. This was Cuban talking about it.
Mr. President, I think other than you, I've been the biggest proponent of TrumpRx.com. And the reason for that is Republicans want cheaper drugs, independents want cheaper drugs, Democrats want cheaper drugs, and together, I think we're going to do something special. What makes Cost Plus Drugs different is that when you click through Trump RX to our site, not only will you see a great price, but you'll see our actual cost and that we only mark it up 15%. And what makes this incredible, Mr. President, all the volume and all the people that are going to come from the site, as our volumes go up, our costs go down, which means we'll be ending up charging less to people over a period of time. So this is a special announcement. This is a special partnership. 559 of those drugs are ours, so we're really excited to be part of this. Thank you so much for having me. And I'll turn it over to Chris Clown.
So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it's good, and if the consumer benefits from it, that's great. I think what's really funny is that all I heard after he said, and the reason I talk about it almost as much as you do is because, and I just filled in the blank as, because I'm going to make a crap ton of money off of this.
Yeah.
But, hey, man, again, if he's able to help provide a service to people that people need or people want, and it saves them money, I don't care if he makes another few $1 billion.
Do you think this will push the drug stores, the Walgreens and of the CVS's of the world to have to compete at a level where their drug prices might come down a lot too?
Well,
is that a possibility?
I don't know, because the prescriptions that I get, if I have to go in and actually do it, and like insurance is more than they run it through like Good RX and things.
Yes,
like
I
that.
get Good RX
So
all the time. Yeah,
I don't think they're in a position. They're not really the ones who are setting those prices of the drugs.
Yeah,
they don't have.
No,
to.
I understand that. It's like gas station owners,
Yeah.
but you just wonder in competitive markets if you increase the competition.
Yeah,
doesn't the consumer win all the way around? I mean, so.
Well, it's a crazy system where you have health insurance.
Yeah.
And you have a prescription through a doctor. And then through insurance, you're still paying more than using the Good RX coupon.
Yeah. Oh, I constantly, every day, almost all the time when I.
All of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
what
very
good is
rarely
it?
bother.
Yeah.
And a lot of insurance, too, is mail order, and, that can be hit or miss sometimes. And
well, yeah.
It's just, the Good RX thing. Somebody's going to have to explain to me the business model there because I'm still trying to wrap my head around that one.
We've attempted to explain that before.
I know, and it's tough.
For you mean?
Yeah, for me. Yeah.
Why do you look confused, Dave?
Isn't it mostly like ad revenue or something like that?
It's got to be ad revenue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm in favor of it. I like it.
Yes.
I'll wear their hat or T-shirt or whatever they want me to wear.
Yes. But, I think it's fair in a couple of weeks. How do they make money? Is what you will say off
but
air.
I'm always amazed by that when I go in there, and it's like significant a lot of times.
Oh, sure.
Significant.
Yes.
So, I just think it's funny. I have one, or I had. I don't have it anymore, but I had one prescription where without insurance, it was going to be like $2,000 for a 90-day supply, right?
Yep.
And then with insurance, it was all the way down to $180. And then GoodRx comes in, and they're like, that'll be $4.50 or something like that. It's like, how? Well, and then I do turn into Scott, and I'm like, well,
yes.
Wait a minute, somebody's ripping somebody off, right? Like,
yes. Oh, yeah. I've had the same thing happen to me, David. I know exactly what you mean.
Yes.
When you go in there and say, okay, I'm going to pick up this, and this, and they'll bring it up, and they start to ring it, and all of a sudden it's like, that's $347. What? Yeah. Oh, you want it through GoodRx? No, I'd like to pay the $347.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay more. I'm sure they're better pills.
Yeah.
No, gosh, dang.
Yeah. Of course, been a few updates on the tragic shooting in San Diego yesterday. 3 people dead, and then the 2 that were doing the shooting killed themselves, apparently.
Yeah, they did.
And we're finding out some more about them, but not everything. Is there any updates there, David?
Not really, because there's been sort of the rumor mill going around that like some classmates of theirs in high school said they were like a couple. One of them was trans, and I mean they had the photo. I don't know if you saw it of they had a gas can out. The cops had taken it out of the vehicle that they were in, and it had the SS logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, that's an odd thing to put on a gas can of all things, but I mean, an odd thing to put on anything, but
yeah.
I don't know. It was the shooting at the Islamic Center, and they said there was anti-Islam writings in the car, but not a whole lot of other details. And, like watching the coverage this morning, I'm thinking to myself, this is curious. And that was before, sort of the rumor was getting really hot as far as, okay, is this a trans situation or not?
Yeah.
Well, again, I mean, let this cool for a while, yeah.
Yeah, from what I've gathered here, that one of the shooters had been online only for school for a while, and that kind of does track with a profile of just down some really dark rabbit holes online. And
yeah.
So I just think it's the coverage of this has been weird, and usually when that happens, it's because there is something else that maybe people in, I don't know, mainstream press don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm curious
until
about.
it's like
that's
we
the
can't
first
avoid
thing
it.
I thought. Yeah.
Were you thinking when you got up today that you're going to hear a lot of MAGA talk and white supremacy and stuff like that?
Yeah, I was, and I haven't seen any of it.
Which leads you to believe it could be
they're sitting on a story they want to pop, and they are waiting to do it. Yeah.
Or they've got information and they're like, oh, let's just not even talk about it.
Well, you can't bury this forever. I mean,
they do.
I know.
If it's information they don't want the news consumer to know, they just don't do it. I mean, I don't know how many times we've even had side bets. Hey, will ABC cover this tomorrow?
Yeah.
And, to your surprise, you're like, holy cow, how did they not cover that story? It's kind of wild. All right, it's that time. We do it a couple of times a day. Go around the table. It may not be the biggest story out there, but it caught your attention. David, what's your story here?
I just saw this, and it's something a little bit positive. It's from a writer. His name is Brad Lemley. And, a lot of times it's easy to get stuck in the doom loop online, like everything's falling apart, etc. He just wrote, there's a huge positive to modern life that gets very little press. And he mentions he goes through this problem that he had at 2009 Toyota, the auxiliary port where you plug in your phone or your headphones or whatever. That went out about a year ago. Well, he hopped on YouTube and saw this young guy explaining how to fix it. And he goes, it's not obvious. It's easy to do once you figure it out, but it's just kind of counterintuitive how you take apart that particular part of the dashboard, et cetera. Because there are dozens of videos actually showing how to do this exact thing. Because if this had happened in 1995, I would have just lived with it, right? But, you get the replacement auxiliary jack available from Amazon. You got video of the simple but not obvious fix. He goes, I've done this dozens of times. Replace the control panel of my dishwasher, replace the ice maker in the fridge, fix the wonky sanding head on my drill press, all that. He goes, it's no exaggeration to say billions of fixes and skill upgrades have been performed worldwide that would not have been performed if it weren't for the instruction that's freely given peer-to-peer on YouTube. He goes, just take a moment to be happy about this.
That is so true, dude.
The busted item keeps performing rather than going to the landfill. The person learning and doing the fix gains a sense of mastery and saves money. It's an unmixed blessing. Stop doom scrolling. Think of what's busted in your house. Find the YouTube video on how to fix it and fix it. And that is so true, dude. There are so many things I have learned, especially when I became a first-time homeowner in like 7 years ago. There are so many things I've learned since then, and it all comes down to finding some dude named Jethro or something on YouTube.
Yes. Fix a toilet that way. The garage door, a number of different things, YouTube. It's true. And, David, you're pretty handy. I am not. So it's not just for the handy people that YouTube benefits. It's even for the dolts.
My wife uses it a lot for things. Yeah.
I thought for a second you were going to say, it has even helped me. And you're like, no, my wife does it.
Yeah, she does it. Yeah.
He doesn't do it.
She's like, I just look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
She does.
All right, Scotty, what do you got for what's your story?
Karen Bass making the rounds right now because the heat is on in this mayoral race going on in Los Angeles, right? And she was on MS Snow over the weekend. And the question came up with Jonathan Capehart. What are you going to focus on? What are you going to do in the second term that you were unable to accomplish in the first term? Now, you would think, just because it's Los Angeles, what comes to mind almost immediately would certainly be rebuilding L.A. after the wildfires.
Sure.
That would certainly be top of the mind. If not that, affordability would be on the top of the mind of a lot of people. Homeless issues going on.
Sure.
Nah. She said, well, let me tell you, just one of the many things that I haven't completed yet, and that is copper wire theft that's been going on in L.A. What? She highlighted that she rolled out a plan to install 60,000 solar lights to move away from copper wiring. We're installing a couple of hundred solar lights a month, she said. She seeks reflection after facing scrutiny, after handling all these other things, but that's top of the mind because people need to feel safe in their neighborhoods. It's always about spending more money on something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Copper wiring is top of mind. Damn planet blew up in L.A. You got a homeless thing out of control. You've got prices out of control. Everything is raging, and you're worried about copper wiring? Sit down.
For my story, I think I'm going to go with the sandwich routine. As David started with something positive, piece of bread. Scott has the negative meat.
That's what I do.
And I will bring the top of the positive sandwich.
Okay.
The other piece of bread. That's what I'm going to attempt to do.
Let's have a nice positive sandwich.
Well, I saw the speech, and I'm not familiar with Ella Langley. But I know she won a ton of awards at the ACM Country Music Awards the other night, right?
Ton of them, yeah.
And her song, Choosing Texas, is now number one on the Billboard Hot 100 for 10 weeks in a row.
Wow.
Which is remarkable. Her song, Be Her, is also at number 2. Like, big deal. And she was thanking all these women the other night when she won her award, and I just thought it was pretty nice.
I'm trying to get to say something, but I can't. Today I was having a strange day. I don't know what it is about awards, but I have strange days in the mornings here. And I walked right into Lainey's room, and I just got emotional, and she hugged me, wrapped me up, and started praying for me. And then all of a sudden, here comes Miranda Lambert in her little pink hat. And I would not be standing up here without just the encouragement of so many women. Kelsey, thank you so much for loving on me. Thank you, Jesus, for letting me do this for a living. Thank you. Thank you to the women. I would not be standing up here without that, so thank you.
Can you imagine if that was the Oscars?
This is why it's the number one, most listened to music in the country. Country music.
Yeah,
as far as concerts, as far as everything else. Yeah, it's just,
like that was so sweet.
It's like traditionally
do you know anybody else
thing? No.
Entertainment that has that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And they haven't outlawed guitars, which is nice.
No, that's where all the guitars went.
It seems.
Yeah.
Migrated.
Yeah.
By the way, the unauthorized biography of Scott Robbins is going to be called Negative Meat.
Yeah. We'll be signing copies of Barnes & Noble.
Negative meat in the sandwich.
We're going to give away free sandwiches. Yeah.
A news update and Nimrod's in the news coming up.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-970-3355. That's 800-970-3355. 800-970-3355.
The Markley Van Camp and Robbins Show. You know, if you've been trying to get a good night's sleep and you're just not getting it, and you're taking, a lot of the right steps of trying not to have caffeine late in the day or too much blue light right before you go to bed, or watching intense crime shows, so you don't want to do that, pumping up the adrenaline. You've done all that and you're still not getting a good night's sleep. Maybe it's your bed. Have you ever had, like, a good quality mattress? Well, if you have not, it's a game changer. That is Ghost Bed. It is a luxury mattress at a reasonable price, made right here in the good old U.S. of A. And as soon as you lay on it, you know this bed is different.
Yeah. And, with summer coming, the temperature's going to be going up. If you tend to overheat at night, well, the cooling alone makes a huge difference with Ghost Bed. The back support also keeps your spine in line, so you're not tossing and turning trying to get comfortable. You're right, Jamie. I felt the change immediately. Ghost Bed stands by every mattress as well with a guarantee that you will feel the difference.
And they design these beds, too, for real recovery. And I've got one, and I can tell you, it is definitely built for recovery. You can try it yourself, though. Don't take my word for it. Do it risk-free for 101 nights. If you don't feel the difference, you send it back. Right now, they've got their spring sale going on, plus an extra 10% off for you, the listener. Just go to ghostbed.com/MVCR. Use the promo code MVCR. That's ghostbed.com/MVCR, promo code MVCR.
News update, David Van Camp.
Well, the Supreme Court, of course, rolled back racially drawn congressional maps. They said you can't really do that. That's not legal. That's unconstitutional. Well, now the NAACP is calling on black student athletes to boycott Southern colleges because of redistricting that's going on, saying you can't support these universities at all in these places. So if you want to get that sweet NIL money from, I don't know, Bama or whatever, you should sacrifice that because we're throwing a hissy fit.
I can't imagine.
No.
These guys are going to listen to that at all.
They are not going. They don't. No.
I mean, the NAACP.
It's a joke.
It has become a joke.
Used to stand for something that was very important.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But anymore.
Everything else gets hijacked.
Oh, yeah.
By ideology.
All right, we got to get to Nimrods. Here we go.
When the going gets tough.
Damn it, this is too hard.
The dumb get dumber.
All right, Ian.
It's Nimrods in the News on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
I love the poorly educated.
All right. Nimrods in the News, we go to Davison Township, Michigan. You know, it's senior pranking season.
Oh, yeah.
Some pranks are really good. Some pranks are really stupid.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a stupid one here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So there was suspicious activity in the neighborhood, and somebody calls 911. Hey, there's something going on here. Don't know what it is. So officer responds, and thinking he might be dealing with an active burglary, part of the senior prank with this kid is having a water gun, jumping up out of nowhere, and then squirting the officer. Well, the officer sees gun. He draws on him, and in a split second decides not to shoot. The police chief said, incredible resist. He could have shot him.
Wow.
Stupid prank, and that's Nimrods in the News.
Are you ready?
Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, and Scott Robbins.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Making sense of it all.
Now I get it.
And having some fun.
Lighten up, Francis.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. Did you know we're going to lose our republic? And there's a certain someone that's done winning arguments, and that someone would be Gavin Newsom.
He's done winning arguments?
Yes.
Well, you have to win one before you could be done with it, right?
Well, maybe he's just acknowledging that he can't win arguments, so he's not even going to try anymore.
You know, David, that's closer to the truth, I'm sure.
Well,
I'm done winning.
He's speaking at the Center for American Progress. Strong words, kids.
We have to win. It's all on the line. You just got to win. I'm just done winning arguments. With all due respect to the niceties, it feels good, but we're going to lose our republic. Again, the founding fathers did not live and die for this moment. I can't celebrate July 4th, the best of Roman Republic and Greek democracy, co-equal branches of government, you know, popular sovereignty, the rule of law, not at the time where it's the rule of dawn. And if it hasn't dawned on you, I remember spending 90 minutes with Trump in the Oval Office, and I think he honestly thought everything was his. He was showing me the declaration, his declaration. It's a prize, White House, a corruption story happening on our watch.
With California in the state of what it is right now.
Dude, done winning arguments. Really? Okay.
Yes.
Uh-huh. You had a major historic wildfire not that long ago, and your state ran out of water in the fire hydrants.
Correct. That's right.
Okay.
And an exodus from that state rivaled only by Illinois.
Yeah.
I mean, people aren't hanging around.
Oh, no. No.
They're taking their business because you've demonized anybody who has gotten rich in California.
I know the word gaslight gets used a lot.
Sure.
That is a great example of just gaslighting people.
Man, that bench is awfully thin.
It sure seems to be so.
Wow.
Yes. Meanwhile, another Democrat to hear from is Hakeem the Dream, David.
Yes, the top Democrat in the House of Representatives. He's ready to go scorched earth on these MAGA Republicans because apparently Democrats have been playing too nice over the last 10 years.
Okay.
I guess part of how we as House Democrats view this moment. Either MAGA extremists are going to break the country or we're going to break them. And our goal is to break them. We will defeat them. We have to beat them electorally, and then we have to break their spirit because of the extremism that's being unleashed on the American people. That's completely and totally unacceptable.
What extremism are you speaking of?
There's no specifics there.
Yeah.
He does.
Are you talking because you didn't get the 10-1 in Virginia?
I guess.
With the gerrymandering?
We have
mad
to
about that.
We have to break their spirits. Dang, man.
Oh, he's inflammatory as hell these days.
We will take their women, and we will plunder their villages, and we will salt their fields.
Right, yeah, right, exactly. Yes.
You and what army?
Yeah, right.
He definitely wants to be known as the tough guy. And
I got to believe in their focus grouping is that we want a fighter.
We need somebody
fighters
who talks it too. Because you can't do anything else about it, but just talk about it.
And the best part is it's not really working among the people they're trying to impress. Like they're just listening to they're trying to appeal to the worst people in their base.
Yes.
And they still hate him. I didn't realize until Ron DeSantis pointed it out that the people he's trying to appeal to right there, they call him AIPAC Shakur, which I'm not on the side of these wannabe jihadist communists, but that's at least clever. I'll give them that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it sounds like, and I forget that. Oh, she looks like a witch herself. That ugly white chick. She's got the big podcast.
Oh, yeah.
She used to be a reality person.
Lady, the rock slide face lady. Yeah, Jennifer Welch, I think is her name.
That's yes.
Rock slide.
It is like they are trying to impress her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like we got to appear tough to her somehow, some way.
Yeah.
And she's a nut,
and she hates Hakeem Jeffries.
Oh, that's right.
He
doesn't do enough.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So there you go, the state of the left. Again, what ideas to improve lives? What do you got?
Yeah.
The hate Trump thing only goes so far.
That's all they got.
Yeah, that's it. You're still not telling me how you're going to handle things now.
I know. And you also have a clip of Jacob Fry,
oh yeah,
the mayor of Minneapolis.
The mayor of Minneapolis, and he's still talking about ICE and deportations of criminal illegal aliens.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. ICE is not just the federal police force that he's developed. It is his. And there's a historical analog here, which is the SS. The SS was unaccountable to the parliament. They answered only to Hitler. ICE, also, once they get the funding and have these massive increases to the extent that it's larger than the FBI, they largely don't need approvals from the congressional body. It is very much Donald Trump's force.
That's all they got. Okay. You know, it's not that hard as far as everything with us. Just don't break the law.
That's all.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
We have laws. People break the laws. Then you have to pay for it. And again, it's been over it a million times, it feels like. They said from the get-go, we want the hardened criminals first here illegally. Help us out. We can go into the jails. We can get them. But if you force us into the neighborhoods, other people are going to get caught up. The people you want to keep here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll go too. We told you.
We're a sanctuary city with my pedal pushers.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it happens. And then, well, this is like Nazi Germany. No, it is not.
Just give me an example of one sanctuary city that's actually improved since they proclaimed themselves sanctuary.
Yeah.
In terms of employment, in terms of prices coming down, in terms of anything positive, crime down, anywhere. Hello?
Some rich white people felt better about themselves.
Yeah, at their cocktail parties, yeah. Mm-hmm. They don't care about any of the things I just mentioned. It
Outside of that, I don't have an answer for you.
No, I mean, it'd be different.
No.
You could say, look, see?
Yeah.
It's two different examples of what this has done for our city. No. Can't.
Yeah. Well,
can't because there aren't any.
Speaking of L.A., Christopher Rufo had a piece today talking about more than half of L.A.'s homeless are not from L.A.
Well,
the old magnet effect. We've talked about that 100 times, too.
Yeah,
We've talked about it with Portland.
I have maintained if I'm going to be homeless, it ain't going to be in a Midwestern or Eastern city. No way. I'm going somewhere where I can live on the beach or on the streets, and it's going to be nice and warm.
Yes.
That's my homeless plan.
Yeah.
Some people plan for retirement.
Yeah.
Scott Robbins plans for living on the streets.
Keeping all the cardboard boxes. Yeah, I'm heading to Florida, heading to California, heading somewhere.
Heading California way.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you get quite the treatment in Florida that you do in California.
Probably not. So probably California would be better for me.
Yeah.
As a homeless boy from the Midwest.
I would think so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, and the city leaders, they do, just like Rufo said, have made elaborate promises about managing the homeless problem. But then, they don't do it. All they do is attract more.
Right.
And again, that one ad was crazy against Spencer Pratt.
Yep.
Saying, well, he wants these drug addict homeless people to go through treatment. How dare he try to help them that way? Just give them their drugs.
Give them their drugs and put them in an apartment,
Oh, Karen Bass wants to fix their teeth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the meth heads, they lose their teeth.
Yeah, and they're unemployable at that point.
Got to have common sense dental care.
Yeah. I think you're unemployable if you're barking at people, too, when they go by.
Well, we can't do shock collars. We're not going to do that.
No. But, I mean, what are we doing here?
Maybe that's
fixing the teeth is so far down on the totem pole on how to fix this. Yeah.
Yes. By the way, this is not like huge news at all, but it's surprised a lot of people, and some people think this is rigged. Okay? Did you see the whole pizza survey as far as the chains?
I did, yeah.
Did you see it, David?
I have not, no.
America's favorite pizza chain.
Yeah.
Because when they ask people, hey, what's your favorite pizza? A lot of times it's a local place people will name.
Yeah.
But as far as the chain goes, America's favorite, what would you guess it to be, David?
It's going to be something crazy like Papa John's, or not Papa John's, Domino's, isn't it?
Domino's was second.
Okay.
Papa John's was third. It's Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Huh? No one out pizzas the Hut.
That's what they say. I hear people rip on Pizza Hut a lot. Do you, Scott?
I used to, and there aren't that many Pizza Huts around us anymore.
There's some.
I think there's only one that I can think of.
It's pretty. I guess it's pizza, man. I don't care. It's all good.
Yeah, they're redesigning these restaurants to have that nostalgic feel to it again.
Yes.
Like taking you back to your days in high school when you had dates there, right?
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I was surprised with all the negativity. People actually do like it.
Yeah, I think
it was interesting.
I always, when I order, I got to get light sauce because sometimes they overdo it on the sauce, and it's just like squirting out all over the place when you take a bite.
That's weird. I like a lot of sauce.
Yeah, it's all
I'm
your
a big
preference,
sauce
I guess.
guy.
And then it was followed by Little Caesars. Let me ask you this. Okay, so Little Caesars, depending on where you're at, it used to be like the $5 pizza, $7, whatever, right? Some places, your pizza, it could be like $23, like say for a large, right? Does it ever compute in your head? Man, it's better than Little Caesars. But is it $16 better?
Oh, dude, I'm a Little Caesars evangelist. I think, dude, it's pretty good, especially when you talk bang for your buck. Dude, you can get out of there under $20 with like 3 pizzas.
Now, getting back to what you were saying, though, I think most people, wherever they live, there's always 5 or 6 different locally owned joints that they love.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Way before the chain things.
Yeah. And a lot of times you feel better about supporting the local place, even though it's more expensive.
I've had Casey's Pizza. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Don't underestimate Casey's Pizza.
I don't.
My family used to be like, Casey's Pizza, and then I bring it in.
Yeah.
They're like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that is actually pretty good.
Some magic in that. I don't know what it is, but
yeah, I knew a dude that worked at a Casey's, and we were kind of saying, it really isn't that good. And he was like, you have to come. Seriously.
Yeah, try it.
And I was like, yeah. He's right about that.
Unpaid endorsement, by the way.
Yeah, dude, we're not getting anything.
I'll always go to the local guys first. That's where I go first.
Yeah.
But if I'm going by a Casey's, I'm going to stop, get a slice.
Now, from your days in Top 40 and being a part of all the payola stuff and the benefiting from that, is this one of those things when the segment's over, you're going to call every local Casey's and say, hey, we hit you today. Said good things. How about a little something?
Well, yeah, a couple of free slices.
Is that what you're going to go for?
Get the breakfast pizza. That's good eating.
Yeah, it is good
Oh,
eating.
that's good, too.
Really good eating.
All right. Okay, got to get to a news update and the 5 stories we're watching today. Straight ahead.
Surprise! Your expenses this month were way higher than you expected. Also, you forgot to renew your website domain, and now you're in a bidding war.
You should see the look on your face.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Plus, the fridge died in the break room, and now everything smells weird. All right.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.
Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins, and the 5 stories we're watching today.
Number 5, the NAACP is calling on black student athletes to boycott Southern colleges after the Supreme Court decided to come out and say, drawing up congressional districts based on race alone is illegal. And, you've got the redistricting effort underway in many of those states. So the NAACP is telling young black athletes to not take advantage of the NIL money because we want to throw a temper tantrum.
No kidding.
Number 4, a big deal in the Republican Senate primary in Texas. Early voting underway, and President Trump has endorsed Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton over incumbent Senator John Cornyn. The big deal breaker for Cornyn seemed to have been his inability to get the voter ID passed, also not budging really on the whole filibuster issue.
What's the polling look like there?
See, you throw that stuff out there, don't you?
I do. I didn't know if you knew that off the top of your head or not. So
I think it's pretty close, but
it's pretty tight. The last I saw, it was like within 3 points.
I mean, I can look that up just for you. I'll be your personal Google machine if you want.
It's all right. I just figured you would know. I mean, I don't know. I just threw it out. Okay.
What's the square root of 348?
All right, now that's yeah.
All right.
Hilarious.
It's like there's some that are where Cornyn's up by 1. One Remington poll has Paxton up by 11. Nobody really knows what's going to happen. Number 3, more than 130 suspected deaths have now been linked to the Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo, with over 500 suspected cases reported so far. Number 2, Trump says that after the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar asked him he has agreed to hold off on the planned military attack of Iran, which was scheduled for today. It says that serious negotiations are now taking place. And then number 1, the New York Times, the failing New York Times, is reporting, well, actually they called it off because the Pentagon did not want resumption of strikes as Iran grew more effective at tracking U.S. air operations. I'm calling BS on that.
Yeah.
That is total nonsense. But
right
anyway,
there with you.
Those are the top 5 stories that we are watching today. Brickhouse Nutrition is having a huge Memorial Day sale. You can get lean for 25% off when you go to takelean.com. Use promo code ThankYou25. That's ThankYou25 at takelean.com for 25% off during their Memorial Day sale.
Speaking of Texas, did you hear about this 10-year-old entrepreneur from Texas named Ernesto? He saved his money by doing chores to buy his own 3D printer and set up his own home workshop.
Yeah.
Now he's building his own business where he designs and prints keychains and whistles, can openers, and stuff meant to help people dealing with anxiety, stress, and ADHD.
Wow, can openers, huh?
Yes. The 3D printer technology is crazy.
Oh, it is. My nephew has one, and it is crazy how you can just like kind of take a picture of something, put it through whatever program he's got, and boom. You know, it can take a little while to get that thing all printed out, but it is really impressive.
Yeah. Something, man. So these people, different comments online. You're in this dead-end job you've been complaining about a long time. This 10-year-old kid figured out a way to start something on the side.
Then he'll
Like,
really be.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I never thought of that.
Then he'll really be in the money when he figures out how to 3D print guns.
Oh, boy. Ah! Cue the outrage. Yes. Also happened to see a piece. This is from the Epic Times. 5 conversations every couple needs to have for a stronger marriage.
Oh, boy.
What are you saying,
No,
Scott?
boy. No, I'm just go ahead. Go ahead.
You don't?
I'll just be over here listening.
What do you mean? You don't care to know what the conversation
I'd love to
would be?
know. I want to know, yes.
Well, I don't know that we have time for that right
dang.
now. This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robin Show. You really don't want to do that, do you?
Means I got to hold through the break?
We don't have to do it. I just happen to see it.
Oh, I think we should do it. Yeah, I think it could be very helpful for people, including myself, Jamie, and I'm always here for the educational
I'm so
opportunities
nervous right
this
now.
show provides me. I don't know. I'm going to probably find 4 things on there that I'm not doing.
No, it's conversations. It's not things you need to do.
Conversations I'm not having. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
Is there some sort of guilt that just comes out of nowhere?
No, it's not that. It's just, I'm sure that I'm lax in a lot of areas, and I'm going to find out how many coming up.
Well, number 3 is about a conversation about putting up your Funko Pop dolls.
That could be.
I don't believe that's getting in there. I don't believe
You haven't been able to put them up yet, right?
No, they're not up yet.
Oh, do you want them up?
I would say eventually, yeah.
We'll break that down. News update and the Robin Trifecta coming up. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. The Robbins Trifecta coming up in a few. News update, David Van Camp.
We've mentioned that Mark Cuban was at an event with President Trump talking about lowering drug prices through a startup that Mark Cuban owns. And basically you can click through to his site through the Trump RX site. I'm very excited about it because, Mark Cuban stands to make a lot of money off of that, and hopefully they can pass along a lot of savings to the consumer. So it's a win for everybody, okay? Good thing. And you were wondering who is going to start lashing out at Mark Cuban for this. Well, the cows on the View. They are the ones who did it.
Yes! How predictable.
Yeah, and here we go.
Okay. First of all, you lie down with dogs, you wake up with fleas.
Correct.
All right, and it's number one. And I like Mark Cuban. I've always liked him, but this is a mistake. And once Trump puts his name on prescriptions, we're all going to die. Okay? Yeah.
So you can't work with Trump at all.
Nope.
For the betterment of everyone.
No.
You can't do it.
No. Not allowed to.
That's insanity.
Of course it is. Yes.
Not that we're surprised.
And coming from Joy Behar, who probably takes 87 meds a day.
Right.
Oh, my gosh. Another story out there, may have seen this. The founder of Feeding Our Future, that scam in Minnesota?
Oh, gosh.
Amy Bach. She's looking at a long time in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see what she said?
Well, she's wanting to name names, right?
Oh, yeah. So basically, and I'm paraphrasing, but I got somebody else she'd probably be more interested in than me. That'd be Ilhan Omar. She knew about all this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So somebody did something.
Yeah. Yeah, she knew about the $250 million COVID meal fraud.
It is amazing the arrogance, though, to think that you're just going to indefinitely get away with this stuff.
Who's going to go after her?
Well, you're right. You would have if Mamala would have been elected.
Yeah.
There wouldn't have been anything going on. Same old, same old.
It's still amazing nothing has ever come out about marrying your brother.
I know. That is the craziest part of the whole thing. Like, did she marry the brother for immigration fraud or not? Seems like that would be pretty easy to figure out.
100%. This was from years ago.
Oh, yeah.
From the Star Tribune. I mean, it seemed like they had the goods. I don't know.
Gutfeld on Fox is the only one that kind of keeps it alive.
I mean, we'll mention it. Like,
yeah, he mocks it quite a bit, but outside of that, no,
yeah.
nobody does anything. Will they do anything with this, though? Seriously.
Well, then if it was a marriage, did they get divorced?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'd heard they did, yeah.
Well, she got divorced from the real husband.
Yeah.
Which was her husband or her brother.
No.
I don't know.
There's 2 marriages before the current one.
Well, she's with some dude now, right?
He was the consultant.
Yeah.
They're still married.
So she's married to her brother and the consultant.
We don't know. The brother did the marriage happen. It seemed like they had the proof that it did happen, but I would guess that somehow that's not still on.
No, it's not.
Man, you need a scorecard to keep track of all that.
Well, yeah, I mean, her life is like a novelty country song.
It is. Yes.
Yet I can forward her this piece that I saw, 5 conversations every couple needs to have a stronger marriage, whether it's your brother or not.
Well, different rules but your brother.
No, I haven't seen that. I saw it on X. It was from the Epic Times. And I said, I can bring this up if you want. David's like, yeah, this would be good.
Let's do it.
Scott, would you rather just skip it?
I'd just go ahead. I'll find out how many things I'm guilty of not doing, but go ahead.
No, it's conversations.
I know, but the conversation is about what?
You seem very receptive to the whole thing.
Well, let's go. Let's do it. I want to do it.
It starts by saying communication is the mortar that holds a relationship together.
I agree with that.
Just like building without mortar, a marriage without communication slowly crumbles.
I believe it. Yes. True.
Yes. So it goes into this. 5 conversations. 1, the relationship itself you should talk about. Meaning you intentionally ask the other person their perception of the marriage, of the relationship.
Oh, okay.
Like, do you feel loved? Do you feel respected, supported, connected?
Yeah, I get that. Yep.
All those things. That's always a good thing, because if there's something amiss, then you can tackle it before it, gets out of control.
It's hard to talk about some of these things. I agree with you, though. Yeah.
Well, not all of it's easy.
No, it's not.
You talk about parenting philosophy.
I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Even with adult kids. It's like, well, how are we going to treat this situation?
That is true. There are some things that come up from time to time, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it could be grandkids. How are we going to do this or that or whatever?
Oh, you lock them out of the house.
Well, you may want to, but your spouse may not.
No, we're kidding. We love our grandkids.
Well, and that could also go to pets.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, no, I mean, she likes my cats. It took her a while.
Yeah.
She likes them.
But you don't like the dog mixing up with the cats.
Well, it depends on the dog. If some dogs go after the cats, then I can't have that. And, cats were there first.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but I love all animals, so yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
I'm good with it.
Then you talk about goals, dreams, and plans.
Yes, I do that a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is a dream of yours?
I mean, I'm kind of living the dream.
This is it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I like this job. I mean, I like you guys. I like coming to work. I enjoy
Nothing
it.
beyond that?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things I like, but I like to travel more. I like to be able to do a lot of things.
Where would you, what first place you'd go if you could?
Where haven't I been? I've been to a lot of places. I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Okay.
I'll leave it wide open.
David, I'm guessing you could answer that like that. Place you'd like to go.
Where would I like to go?
Yeah.
Not really. I don't really have much interest in travel.
Montana, Southern Oregon.
That's funny. I thought Montana
Arizona.
right away. That's the first thing I thought.
There's a bunch.
I don't know why, because there's nobody there.
Well, not so much that. There's just places I want to see.
Yeah. The Dutton Ranch, for instance.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't exist, Scott. That's on TV.
There's a real house there, though.
Yeah. And then it says you talk about finances and logistics.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, you're wincing as I'm giving this.
Well, no, finance is a tough one.
To talk about?
You got to be able to talk about it, though. You
have to.
You have to be honest about it. Yes.
Oh yeah. And then they say challenges and fears. You got to have some vulnerability.
I have no fears at all. None.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, it was an interesting piece. I mean, nobody has all the answers.
No,
I mean,
it's all opinion, but those are pretty good opinions.
Yeah, I would
I'd
say so. Yeah. I mean, Casey, he was an expert on this. I know
On
he's
marriage?
ready. I'm joking. I think he's ready. Here we go.
Are you ready?
1, 2, buckle my shoe on.
It's the 3 most important news stories of the day.
I hit the trifecta.
Well, at least according to Scott Robbins. It's the trifecta on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
I don't think Casey really wants to talk anything about marriage. No, I didn't think so.
He's married to a nut.
Scott Robbins' top 5 stories, or top 3 stories. We do it every day at this time. And yes, this is your host.
I'm Casey Kasem.
Of course.
I'm sorry, Casey. I don't mean to talk about her like that, but I'm sure you agree with me at this stage.
Yes.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah,
I'm ready.
But 2 if I were you.
3.
She took your body to France. I had to bring it back. Yeah.
Number 3.
What the am I doing?
I don't know.
Number 3, Trader Joe's new gummy worms. There's an unexpected side effect.
Well, these things are very popular. I guess they're the sweet and sour gummy worms sold at Trader Joe's, but they contain 14 grams of fiber. A lot of people don't know that when they pick it up. Per 8 pieces, by the way, that's a single serving. To put that into perspective, that amount is roughly half of the recommended daily value. So you can imagine some of the problems that may be happening by people who are downing these things. One guy wrote, I want to write you guys and warn you while sitting atop the porcelain throne. These are fantastic little treats, but they will cause you a level of chronic despair, which you have not yet experienced if you consume each of these little buggers all at once. I ate the whole bag. I was high. I didn't realize how much fiber was in these things. It's been 3 days straight for me. I would not recommend casually bringing these to the movies because it's very easy to mindlessly eat the whole bag and accidentally consume enough fiber for the next 2.5 business days. So they're saying these things are great, but be careful when you're eating them.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yowza, yowza, yowza.
Very much so.
Now, on with the
They're
countdown.
like, don't give them to your kids either, okay?
Scott Robbins' trifecta top 3 of the day up to number
2.
Number 2, a bunch of cocaine found in Kim Kardashian's underwear.
Yeah, this is weird. A Polish truck driver was sent to the slammer for smuggling over $8 million worth of cocaine in a shipment of underwear and clothing from Kim Kardashian's Skims brand. Jacob Jan Kronkel, 40, sentenced to 13 years and 6 months in prison for stashing a slew of drugs inside his truck that had 28 pallets of underwear, Kim Kardashian's brand of Skims. Perfect for smuggling coke, apparently. He was stopped by the border officers there, and he arrived on a ferry with his truck full of the celebrity shapewear, and they had the x-ray machine there, and they had the dog sniffing around, and sure enough, there it was.
And they were nervous.
Yeah, inside Kim Kardashian's underwear. Cocaine sold separately, by the way.
And the countdown continues.
Scott Robbins trifecta top 3 of the day.
And finally, 1.
Number 1, a tragic sports story.
Gosh, this guy, I felt bad for him. Oakland, Sacramento Athletics pitcher JT Ginn was on the brink of making history last night. The moment fell from his grasp, though. He took a no-hitter into the 9th inning, hoping to become the first pitcher to throw one himself since Blake Snell did it for the Giants back in 24, and the first to complete one since 3 Chicago Cubs pitchers did it combined, which those don't really count in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
The Angels were able to break up the no-no in the bottom of the 9th inning when a guy named Adam Frazier hit a single. Then Zach Nieto came to the plate and hit a walk-off home run. They lost the game 2-1.
Oh,
no! Damn! Afterwards, Jin was just kind of like, it happens, These type of things happen. I mean, it sucks because I really thought I had my good stuff tonight. But to lose, not only lose the no-hitter, but also lose the game.
Yeah.
At the same time. Wow.
You can't take him out either.
No, heck no. Guy's throwing a no-hitter, you can't take him
Even
out.
after the first hit, you don't go get him.
No,
do you?
no,
You
no,
wouldn't
no,
think.
no.
You got to let him finish that.
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Scott Robbins trifecta, top 3 of the day.
Man.
Well done, Scotty.
Wow.
A lot of sad stories you brought to the table.
Yeah, well, the gummy worm story was more important. I felt like I was doing the world a favor.
News updated and brought to the news coming up. All right, warmer weather's finally here, which means cookouts, ball games, maybe a little time on the water, basically all the good stuff. But let's be honest, it also means heavier food, more sweets, and yeah, maybe a couple extra drinks sneaking in there too. And all of that, it can take a toll on your liver whether you realize it or not.
That's right, and when your liver's working overtime, you're gonna feel it. We're talking bloating, sluggish digestion, low energy, just feeling off. Well, try Active Liver from New Nordic. It's got ingredients you actually recognize, and it's not some extreme cleanse or weird detox trend. It's just daily support that helps your liver do its job.
Exactly. I mean, there's nothing crazy here. Just something simple you can take every day to help support your liver function and get your body's natural detox process moving so you can keep enjoying all the stuff that makes this season great. You can grab Active Liver at Amazon. Just make sure it's the real deal from New Nordic, not some knockoff. Or pick it up at CVS, Wegmans, Meijer, or GNC. Active Liver from New Nordic.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
He's coming. Here he goes.
Surprise! Your table saw broke. Also, the warranty expired weeks ago, so you need to pay for anyone out of pocket.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Oh, and the replacement part you ordered doesn't fit, so it's completely useless. What a waste.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. You know, a lot of people are talking about the weight loss injections because, well, the results can be dramatic. But not everybody wants a weekly shot. And you hear about some of the side effects. You may not want to invest in Depends or something like that.
Oh, boy.
I mean, it doesn't happen to everybody, but it's happened. Kind of freaks people out. That's why doctors created something different. It's called Lean from Brickhouse Nutrition.
Yeah, the ingredients in Lean are, have been shown to help lower blood sugar, support you in losing weight, help curb appetite and craving so you're not constantly thinking about food. And this is not for somebody trying to lose 3 pounds before a beach trip or something. I mean, they'll even tell you, if you just got a couple of pounds to lose, don't bother with this because it's not for you. Lean was designed for frustrated dieters with 10 pounds or more to lose.
And right now, the timing's perfect, too, because Brickhouse Nutrition is having a huge Memorial Day sale right now. You get Lean for 25% off when you go to TakeLean.com. Use the promo code ThankYou25. That's ThankYou25 at TakeLean.com for 25% off during the Memorial Day sale.
News update, David Van Camp.
President Trump endorsing Ken Paxton in the Republican primary in the state of Texas over, what had been lobbied to him from a lot of people in the Senate was to stick with John Cornyn, the incumbent. And according to Punchbowl News, after this news broke that he was going with Ken Paxton, a lot of the usual suspects, proven conservative record people, were like aghast and ticked off about this.
Okay.
John Thune, the leader of the Republicans in the Senate, had this to say.
And Senator Cornyn is a principled conservative. He is a very effective senator for the state of Texas. But none of us control what the president does. He made his decision about that. That doesn't change the way I feel And I am certainly supportive of, will continue to be supportive of Senator Cornyn and his reelection.
How much harder have you made it to keep it?
Yeah.
You're next, Thune.
Yeah.
Yep.
Voter ID.
Get it done. Just get it done.
No one's talked about it more than me, says Jonte.
Yes. Oh, well, quit yapping and get it done.
But we can't.
I want results.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just seems like the effort was not quite there.
Yeah. Nope.
I don't think we're alone in that thought.
I don't get it either. Overwhelmingly, it's positive. I mean, with the voting population. Yeah, they want it done.
Yes. So at least with the talking filibuster, you could give that a shot.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have time.
Yes, you do. Oh,
They got dog parades to worry about, man.
I know. You're going to bring that up
The
every
dog
time, and I
parade
can't blame you.
Really sticks in the craw of Mr. Van Camp.
Well, yeah. It's like you're utter failures, and it's like, well, here comes Jim Justice. Nothing against Jim Justice or Baby Dog. That's his dog's name. But I don't really want a dog parade going on when you should be focusing on actually doing things that the people want.
But it's like you have a construction project that needs to be completed by a date, and you're like, well, we want to take the day off so we can have team building exercises.
Yeah.
No, get that out of here.
We're going to do trust
softball
balls.
games, some darts.
Oh. All right, we got to get to Nimrods. Let's go.
When the going gets tough,
Damn it, this is too hard.
the dumb get dumber.
All right, Dean.
It's Nimrods in the News on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
I love the poorly educated.
All right. Nimrod's the news. We go to San Dimas, California. Sheriff deputies there investigating a burglary in the neighborhood where they say they uncovered a hidden camera placed across the victim's home. Like, This is curious. It's been concealed in the bushes. And it was connected to a portable hotspot and external battery pack. Well, a week earlier, sheriff's officials say a landscaper in the neighborhood also uncovered a hidden device in hedges. Discovered a cell phone connected to a power bank and wrapped in green camouflage tape. Basically, they are pretty sure the thieves are using devices to scout homes before committing the burglary.
Oh, okay.
That much effort. Could you do something maybe that doesn't break the law? And that's Nimrod's in the News.